there are three tier architecture in DBMS. 3-tier architecture, why it is important? See that whenever you are using any system like the Unified Study app, we have the app that is Unified Study app. Those who are not using this till now, definitely use it, because there are so many free mock tests available for you. Each and every subject wise mock test is available for you. Okay, so must use it. And I will take the example of Unified Study app only, so that you can do the mind mapping, that how actually database working and why this is the requirement of different level. This is the first concept of database, that is external level, conceptual level, physical level. So what is going on here? Here the first point is the physical level. In the physical level means what? Physically we are storing data. That is the physical level, right? Physical level means where we are storing the data physically. That is the physical level. So physical level is the location of the database object in the data store kept, where actually we are storing the data. Whenever you are trying to see the student table, employee table, course table, normally there is the student database. In the database we are trying to see that, but actually where? In the hard drive. Yesterday we learned the computer architecture. In the computer architecture we will do the mind mapping of all subject, I told. So you learned that secondary memory, primary memory. So somewhere the database is stored. Somewhere the database is stored. So how it is stored and in which area this is stored, that is your physical level. Okay, how data is being stored into the secondary storage, where it is stored in secondary memory. Yesterday we learned, right? So in secondary memory we are storing the database. That will be the physical storage area. Next one is the conceptual level. Now what is conceptual level? Conceptual level means you are able to conceptually you are able to understand, means you are visualizing the database. We are representing as a table. There will be this many attributes, this many data, we are representing it, right? So when you are conceptually represented, the data represented in the form of various database table, how you are representing it, that is your conceptual level. So student database may contain the student course table, what the table will be, how many table will be, that is the conceptual level. Next level is the external level. External level means different user have different view. That is the external level. Okay, that is the external. Ma'am, I have not completed crash course fully. Can I join paid PYQs? It's your choice. It's your choice. Now though there are only more 4 days I will take the class. After that there will be recorded version will be only available, because class will be going on till 5th. After that class will be end in that course. Okay, now it's your choice. So here external level specified the view of the data term. That is means I am the admin. Whenever I am taking the class, my view is different. In my view, whenever you are attempting mock test, I can see all the student, what is your performance, what is your name, what is your roll number, what is your phone number, and what when you attempt the mock test, what is your performance, everything I can see. My admin view is different. And when you are using it as a student view will be different, right? So different user type is trying to see that in a different way. That is the external level. So external level means each external level view is used to cater the need of the particular category user. According to your requirement, the data you can view the database. According to my requirement, I can view the database. That is the external level. These are also important. From here also questions are coming. Now the topic is, so I think these 3 levels are very clear. These 3 levels are very clear. There will be no doubt. Yes. Mind mapping. We will do one by one. Every total subject will be like a mind mapping. This 3 level you are able to understand. right? Data independence. What is data independence? There will be no dependency between each and every label. There are 3 labels. In the 3 labels there will be no dependency. Okay, so data independence means the changes of the data one label should not affect another label. One label if you are doing, then in another label it should not affect. That is the data independence. Okay, physical data independence means physical location of the table and the index should not be affect the conceptual level. Main thing is that there are the layer. Here if you are coming to this layer, that will be clear. You can see this is your external label, user 1, user 2, user 3, different user have different view, and between external label and internal label, this is the conceptual schema. This is the conceptual case schema. This is conceptual level. This is your internal schema, and ultimately this is your physical database. This is the first topic of your database, that is the 3-tier architecture. 3-tier architecture, and here the presentation tier, application tier and database management tier. Okay, this is the starting of your database. And what are the benefit of the 3-tier architecture? Scalability, flexibility, security. From the first chapter also questions are coming. From the TOC, if you all are interested, maybe tomorrow I can take. If you all are interested. Let's focus on DBMS now. And TOC though it's going on, right Manisha? We already did in morning class, evening class also we will do in the paid course. So that's why try to manage the all subject together, because very less time we have to do revision, right? That's why. So here Codds rule in DBMS. What are the Codds rule? Codds rule are also important nowadays. Questions are coming from Codds rule. How many rules are there? 12 rules are there. What are the focus of this rule? The focus of this rule is how your database will work. The basic some rule you have to do. What are the basic rule? There will be, whenever you are storing the data, then first rule is the information rule. All the information, whatever data I am storing, that is the user information. User information or metadata that stored into the database must be entered as a value in the cell of the table. Like that, here is the table, right? In the table, whenever you are doing that, the name. So what is the name of the employee? A, B. What is the roll number? 1, 2. As a value we are going to store. This is the information rule. From here questions are coming, guys. Don't ignore this topic also. Okay. Next one is the guaranteed access rule. Guaranteed access means database is giving you guarantee. What guarantee? The guarantee is that each data element is guaranteed to be accessible logically with the combination of table of name, primary key and all. Means whenever you are trying to select, you will do select star from student. Means you are trying to access that. So you will be able to access through what name? Select employee name from employee. So employee name is the attribute name. Through the attribute name you can access the data. That is the guaranteed access rule. Next thing is the systematic treatment of the null value. Why the systematic treatment of the null value is required? When we are using null value, when any data is not there, you are storing any database, at that time you are going to enter the data of employee. Now employee name you know, employee roll number you know. Maybe till now employee department is not allocated. Just now you assign the employee and within some time it will be allocated, but till now it's not allocated. At that time what we can do? We can put null value at that area. So whenever you are using the null value, This null value is also very important. The systematic treatment, that uniform treatment, that anywhere, anytime, anyhow you are using null value, that will be not correct. With the correct way you should use the null value. Okay. Active online catalog rule. What is that? Nowadays so everything is online. You are also learning online. You are using so many apps. You are using so many websites. So you are using the database also. So that's why the database catalog, which contain the metadata about the data. Catalog means what? Whenever you are going to any restaurant, whenever you are going to any shopping mall, everywhere you are asking for a catalog, right? Give me a catalog. You are going for any company or anywhere you are going to visit, so they are showing a catalog, through which catalog you are able to see what are the available things are there. That is the data about data, means metadata. Data about data, that is the metadata. So the catalog rule must store and access using the same relational database management system. This is the active online catalog rule. Next one is the comprehensive data sublanguage rule. Comprehensive data sublanguage rule means what? DML, data manipulation language, because throughout the database you have to manipulate the data, like insert data, update data, you are trying to delete data. These are the data manipulation, right? So whenever you are doing the manipulation of the data, then manipulation should be in a correct way. This is the DML, understandable data manipulation language, that facilitate the query, because in SQL we are writing in, it is very similar to English language. If you are not able to understand that language, how we will write it? How we will write the query? That's why this is the level rule 4. Rule 5, viewing update rule. The view update rule. We can create the view of the database also. Original database is there. This is a huge big database. Out of that, some of the part I want to show to the user. That is called the view. So view that theoretically updatable, also updatable in the system. We are able to theoretically update the view, means view is not a physical existence. There is no physical existence of the view. But theoretically, if I am trying to update the view, then it should reflect the original physical level also. That is called the view update rule. Next one is the high level insert, update and the delete. Whenever you are doing the insert operation, delete operation, update operation, it should affect the original database also. It is not like that temporarily you are doing something and original one is not affected. Physical data independence, just now I told that application program that activates should remain the unaffected when changes are made by the physical storage. In the application level, it will be not affected. Logical independence, the application program activities remain unaffected when changes are made by logical level. That is the logical data independence. Okay. Next one is integrity independence. Integrity means what? What is the meaning of integrity? Integration. You are integrating all the data together. So integrity constraint means separately from the application program, store the catalog. Different database are there. Now all the database are integrated together. Then also it should be independent, that one is affected then other will be not affected. Distribution independence. When you are storing the data in a distributed pattern, you are storing database here, this is here also, distributed pattern. Whenever you are storing it, then distribution of data across the multiple location should be invisible to the user. Nowadays, whenever, whatever app you are using now YouTube, right? Do you think YouTube is using only one server? YouTube is not at all, Google is not at all using only one server. You are fetching the data from that server what is very close to you. Definitely we are in India, and for that there is the server in India. We are not using the USA server. Definitely not. But are we able to understand that from which database you are able to access it? Not. This is not. You are not able to see. But that transparency is there, right? So you cannot understand. And last one is the non-subversion rule. Non-subversion rule means if the interface of the system is providing the access to the low level record, like all the record everyone cannot access. Every user have the limited access. So if you are able to access the low level record, then interface must not be able to damage the system by passing security. It is very important. I am giving you some access of the low level, some specific level I am giving you access, and you should not be allowed that okay you are able to access that and with that you can actually affect the original database. That will be not possible, and that security should be always there in the database. So before starting the database, these code rules are very important to understand that how I should handle the database, how a user is using the database, how a admin is using the database, and what are these rules. You learn this 12 rule. Are you able to remember this 12 rule? Write down in the chat box what are the 12 rule you learn. Questions are coming from here. What are the 12 rule you learn? Tell me. What are the 12 rule you learn? Tell me in the chat box, everyone. What are the 12 rules? Tell me. I explained already. Rukaiya, I already explained. Sathiya, information rule. After that, next rule. Think like this way. Think like this way. Remember like this way. See that. Remember like this way. First, you are, why anyone is coming to your system, think like that you are running a website. You are running the website. Why the user will come to your website? To get the information from the website. So first rule is the information rule. And whenever they are using your website, that is you are using the Unify Study app, Unify Study website. So I have to give the guarantee of that. Yes, you can access that. Guaranteed access should be there. If you are paying the money in our paid course, after that you are not able to access, then is it okay? You pay the money 500 and now our paid course is going on at 500 rupees. You pay the money of 500 rupees for accessing all the PDF, for accessing all the recorded class, all the live classes. Now after that you are not able to access that. Is it okay for you? Not definitely. So there should be the guaranteed access also, right? Systematic treatment of null value. If there is some problem, some classes are not there, some problem is there, some data is not available, should I show that to you that this data is not available or something, or I should treat it is a proper way? So I should treat that in a proper way, that null value systematic proper way we should handle it, right? Active online catalog rule. Think like that. Whenever you are visiting the web Unified Study app, you are trying to open the catalog, right? What are the courses are available. That is your catalog. So you will see that what are the courses are available for you after visiting the system. First thing is that. Okay, so that is the catalog. Next thing is the comprehensive data sublingual language rule. That is how you are accessing the data. DML language, that is manipulating the data. You are able to communicate, you are able to understand the language of the system or not. If Unified Study is written in French language or German language, you will be not able to understand anything, right? It should be written in a common language what will be understandable by everyone. That is the comprehensive sub language rule. After that, viewing update rule. So whatever you are able to view means you are able to, whenever you are attempting the mock test, you are submitting the mock test. It is in your view you are submitting. If after submission of the mock test you are not able to see the result, maybe you did 10 question correct, but in your result it is showing that 0 question correct. Is it okay? No, because whatever view you are able to see, that should be updated also. So that is the viewing update rule. High level insert, update, delete. Whenever I am inserting any course, I am updating any course, I am deleting any course, it should be affected in the original one. I have deleted that, but still it is showing. I have updated it, data, I have updated a PDF, I upload a PDF, but you are not able to see. It is not like that. From my end I am able to see means definitely it should be uploaded in the database also, that you are able to see the database also. That is the updation. Next level is the physical independence, logical independence. That is everyone should be independent. There should not be any dependency between anyone. Physically there should be independence also, logically also it should be independent. Integrity independence also should be there. Distribution independence should be there. These are the 4 types of independence: physical, logical, integrity and distribution. Last one is non-subversion rule. That is any subversion, whatever my employees, I am giving someone that okay you should insert this data. When someone is, I am giving the test series okay to someone, yes please upload this test series. At the time of uploading test series, if he or she is deleting my all courses, is it okay? Is it okay if he or she is deleting all the courses? This is not okay, right? So that's why non-subversion rule, the sub part, the employees of my company should not delete, should not access, should not break the security of my system. That is the non-subversion rule. These are the rules. In this way you should remember, relate with the original thing, yes, how it is going on. In this way if you are able to remember, then all these rule you will be able to remember easily. Information rule, guaranteed access rule, systematic treatment, null value, active online category, these all the rules are there. Clear? And as per sequence also, if you are not able to remember, in the exam hall whenever they are asking that yes what is the which one is not the Codds rule, like this type of question, then also you can do it. Clear? Is that clear to everyone? Yes. Clear? Chalo. Now next one is the type of database. What are the type of database? Hierarchical database, network database, object oriented database, relational database, non-SQL, no SQL database. These are the different types of database available on market, what we are using. From here also question came, that is hierarchical database. Hierarchy, we are showing like a hierarchy, category, subcategory wise it is showing, right? Category wise we are dividing. That is hierarchical database. Here is the university, department, administration, student, faculty, resources. You are category wise you are showing. That is the hierarchical database. Next one is the network database. Here you can see this is the hierarchy is there, and with that another one is also connected. That's why it is called network database. Network database is a hierarchical database, but major tweak means two parties connected here or three parties connected here. They are making a network. The child record are given the freedom to associate with the multiple parent. It can associate with the multiple parent. So it can associate with the club also. It can associate with the department also. That's why it is called the network database. And remember this line. The child given the freedom to access with the parent database. From here question can come. Next one is the object oriented database. Just like the object oriented programming, you are also by means in the object oriented programming we are showing that member function, member data, like that. Same way, this is the person, name, phone number, email. Here it is the function, these are the function, these are the attribute. Like this way I am representing. That's why it is called the object oriented database. It is able to relate this model of the database easily. Information stored in the database is capable to being represent an object which represent the instance of the database model. It came from the object oriented database category. Next one is the relational database that normally we are using as a relation. One table is related to another table. This table is also related to another table. How? Using primary key and foreign key concept. That is the relational database. Last one is the NoSQL database, is nowadays very popular. That is a flat system. Here no table, nothing. NoSQL originally referred the non-SQL or non-relation, no like table format, nothing. Database that provide a mechanism to storage and retrieval of the data. The data model is totally flat system. Okay. So here it is simpler horizontal scaling to the cluster of the machines and final control over the availability. Till now we are habituated with the table wise data, but NoSQL is not storing like table wise or the relation wise. Okay. It is more flexible. So here are the advantages of NoSQL. There are many advantages working in NoSQL like MongoDB, and here mainly nowadays we are using for the Hadoop, NoSQL, big data. This concept are very trending topic, right? Now you can see here is a question: which of the following database model we have a parent-child relationship? Can you tell me what will be the answer for this? My video stuck, right? Can you tell me what will be the answer for this one? Why my video is working, right? Yes, answers are coming. Here those is what telling network database. It is, we have the parent-child relationship. In which database? In relational database, parent-child relationship is not there, only in hierarchical and network database, that is A and B.